youth gathering in the Philippines. With this year being the 6th year of the Global Youth Summit, it is clear that Summit is and has been a space for you, young people, to share your idea and utilize your diverse skill set, knowledge, and network to effectively address prominent issues we are facing now. There are numerous issues today in need of positive changes. Problems such as economic issues, climate change, identity-based conflict, and much more and more. Many of these problems exist not only here in the Philippines and in the Asia-Pacific region, but also all around the world. These persistent issues need to be addressed, not only for our sake, but also for our future generations. This afternoon, young leaders like you will be sharing your position statement, outputs on peace, justice, and strong institutions, partnership for the goals, good health and well-being, affordable and clean energy, as well as gender equality. I want to share some facts. According to the US-based organization Advocates for Youth, there are 1.1 billion number of youth between the age of 15 and 24 globally, like you guys, which constitute 18% of the global population. Also, geographically speaking, the largest population of youth is concentrated in Asia and the Pacific. Approximately 60% of youth live in Asia. I believe these numbers are powerful enough to make a change for the better. That is why the role of youth is very, very important. This time I want to emphasize the need for moral and innovative leadership. Moral leadership defines leaders who live for the greater good, not for themselves, and certainly not seeking self-benefit. So moral leader actively listens to the opinion of others, working to serve and work harmoniously with others, while innovative leadership defines a person who overcomes limitations and has both a creative mindset and sincere dedication to create positive, impactful change in people's lives. Today is the beginning journey of your life. GPF, alongside with SM Cares and PISNI, will stand by you in empowering youth leadership and promoting the youth engagement and solutions that will contribute to the 2030 agenda. Let us all be proactive in promoting positive solutions and engagement of the youth here in the Philippines and to the world. I would like to share a quote from GPM International Chairman Dr. Hyunjin Preston Moon. He said, "Moral and innovative leadership begins when young people are given a chance to engage, build leadership skills, and have real-world experience that prepare them to make a widespread positive impact." Let us all become united as moral and innovative leadership. Before I end my greetings, personally I want to share one more thing. Even though I am living in the United States right now with my family, I was born in Korea. As many of you might know, Korea is still divided, and the Korean Peninsula has become a strategic place for global peace nowadays. Recently, there was summit between North Korea and South Korea, and summit between President Trump and head of North Korea. I heard some of you participate last year GYS 2017. Those of you who joined the GYS 2017 last year here in SM Arena have heard about the vision of the Korean dream, the importance of Korean unification for peace, Eventually, I believe peaceful unification of Korea and global peace will make cornerstone of our prosperity. In recent time, many nations have become supporters of peaceful Korea unification, including Philippines. The One Korea Global Campaign and Global Peace Concert was also held here last year with many K-pop stars, such as CNBLUE, SHINee, and AOA, broadcasted by KBS. Why did they come to Manila and promote peace and unification of North and South Korea? Why? Because we all want your support for peaceful Korean unification. Let me go to history. More than 7,000 young people, young Filipino soldiers came to Korea to protect the freedom of the Korean Peninsula and people as one of 16 UN alliance in 1950. That was the starting point of a long history between Philippines and South Korea as friends, as brother and sister. In 1990, March 1st, there was a non-violent independence movement nationwide in Korea, in which several millions of people participated. Koreans united as one at the time for independence, freedom, and peace. But unfortunately, even after gaining independence from the Japanese colonial rule in 1945, Korea was divided as two, North Korea and South Korea. It has been tragedy for all Korean people. Next year, in 2019, Global Peace Foundation will celebrate centennial of March 1st Nonviolent Movement together with various global partners and promote unification of the Korean Peninsula and global peace based on universal principles and values. There's good news. There will be one more 1K global concert again with K-pop stars as well as a global youth summit type gathering in Korea. I want to invite all of you to join those celebrations of the Centennial March 1st movement and youth summit in Korea, especially One Dream, One Korea, One World Peace Concert and Rally. Do you want to join the One Global campaign and concert? Do you want to join the 1K Global campaign and concert? Okay, thank you very much. I will see you guys in Korea.